Yeah, we're gonna set up the tree, Chloe. All right, Chloe, are you opening the baubles?
No, I opened the bauble.
Oh, very good. Okay, so we need to get the tree out. Should we get the tree out?
The tree out. That's my tree.
That's your tree.
No, that is tree.
That is true.
That's my tree.
What are you doing? Okay, so you're funny. Ready? I'm gonna fluff the tree, Chloe. Whoa.
Fluff the tree.
Yeah.
On me.
Pardon?
On me.
On you? No, I'm not gonna fluff the tree on you. So when I start fluffing the tree, all I do is pretty much just start pulling out the tips, like so. And that's literally all I do, and I make them look pretty much like that, nice and straight. And just repeat that 1,000 times. Just the tree, honey. It just moved a little bit.
It's moving.
Yeah,
Let me touch the tree.
yes, you can touch the tree.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Are you being cheeky?
I'm very cheeky with these balls.
Are you being cheeky with the ball? Okay, so as you can see, I've already decorated the tree with the baubles. Now I stole this tree skirt from my large 8-foot tree. So what I'm going to do now, as you can see, this is a pretty old tree and there's lots of gaps in like the tree, and as you can see down here as well, because it's an old tree, it's on a slant. So I've got to make do and put that there. It's a bit of cardboard, that's all, nothing fancy. So now all I'm going to do is add these snowflakes that I purchased from, I think, Big W or Target, and that should fill up any gaps that the tree has. So I've showed you these hooks in my previous video. Now if you don't have hooks, that's totally fine because I cut off the string. Or seriously, all I do is sometimes just place it there. Because they're really light, it doesn't matter. I mean, if they fall, they fall. Big deal. So I just start placing them around the tree, and I guess you can add the hooks if you like, which is what I'm going to do. And yeah, that's how you fill up any empty spaces. So something else that I do to cover the gaps at the front, because I don't decorate my whole tree, is I start adjusting the tips however I want at this, because this is the back of the tree. So I start oh sorry, that's a random bauble that my daughter put, but I start adjusting the tips so that they're all covered. So for example, if there's a gap there, I cover it like that. Do you know what I mean? So everything is covered. So essentially when you're looking at the tree from the other end, the other side, there shouldn't be that many gaps. So I don't really worry about the back I do fluff the back. However, I make sure, so for example this, I do that. So I start pushing things in a way where if I see gaps, okay, I'm gonna cover the gaps as much as I can, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think the tree needs a little bit more decoration, so I'm going to add a few more baubles. So just before I continue, I wanted to show you what I do just to save time. So this bauble has a hook and it also has a string on it. So I prefer the hook over the string because then I can place the bauble wherever I like. So what I do is I end up hooking and placing the baubles all over the tree, and then I just grab my scissors and I just literally start cutting off all the strings all at once, and they all obviously fall to the ground, but it's just a really, really fast process. I mean, that's what I do. You can do it your own way. I just like to do things very fast. And my tree is finished.